Welcome to my channel, Private Idaho. We are continuing on with my blind playthrough of Dragon Age Origins. So, last time we added a new member to the party, Zevran, and now I think it's time we move on to something new and maybe explore Alistair's past. As always, if you enjoy the content, hit like and subscribe, and let's play. Welcome back. We are here at camp, and I am ready to move on pretty quickly, but I just wanted to double check a couple things. First of all, let's do a little, maybe some selling.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Very good. We just haven't looked at their wares. Any new rumors?
The darkspawn have attacked Lothering. I don't think everyone even had fled by the time they came, either. Word has it they swarmed the entire area, making off with prisoners and burning down the buildings, and then they were gone. Just as quick. I wonder if there's anyone left. I heard some chanters were going to head down south, maybe to try to find some survivors. I'm not holding out hope myself. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Is that new or not? Because I keep thinking about heading out to, like, Alistair's stepfather or whatever that kind of relationship was, adoptive. But now I might want to head south. I don't know. We'll figure it out when I look at the map. But let me see your wares here.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Because I always do the intros first, too, so I'm all like, oh, we might do this, but who knows. But I figured out by the time I get the title and the thumbnail up for you guys. There are tons of good things here. I just wanted to take a look. Our cash, we're at 8 gold, or whatever you want to call it. Are there any other items I'm missing? Like, there's not another backpack. What is a black metal torque? It's probably for the dog. We're going to compare. Oh, we don't have... Oh, we have everybody here. Yes, we do. So I don't want to... I'm probably not going to do it yet because we're probably not going to keep the dog on very much, but that's pretty cool. All right. These types of things. What else we got? I just want to trying to survey the land here, if it were. Oh, and we're going to make poultices if I have the things. I tried our skills while we're at camp. Crafting, because I haven't gotten into any crafting or any of this rune stuff. Wolf pelts. Oh, these are buybacks, right? Others. Gift. Golden rope necklace. Oh, there is a backpack there. How did I miss the backpack? Crazy. What's the golden necklace? This unique necklace is made of delicate gold strands twisted together in a thick rope. We have enough gifts for a moment. We'll buy that later. But we need that backpack, don't we? Can we sell anything to get to... Oh, wait, we have enough. I'm just going to buy it. Make sure there's no other gifts or anything right now. Good. Manual Ranger, Manual Templar. Are these to be able to make yourself a specialty? But we're going to grab that backpack. Very good. Cool. I'm glad I even thought about doing that. Somebody mentioned there might be a gift for Sten, but maybe it's not there yet. Maybe we find it later. Maybe I have it. Who knows? I'll look for it later.
It speaks.
I'm just requiring or seeing if any of these people have anything else to say.
Its journeys are fascinating. I had thought its chances slim, but perhaps I'm even wrong on that point. Does it wish me to leave? I can, though
No, I think we were set with this
go.
guy. Or this rock or stone, as it were. No, stay. You're quite helpful. We've been to
No
this, so...
doubt. Without me, it would have to carry its inventory on its own.
That's really funny.
Perhaps we should continue. Its chances of success are small enough without further dawdling.
Okay. The point was, I think I've talked to most of the people here, but I did not exhaust Alistair's conversations, and everybody's kind of telling me, like, there was still things for him to say, which is fine.
What
so
do you
let's
need?
see. I'd like to ask you
Ask
something.
away.
What can a Templar
Essentially,
do?
they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
Okay. So couldn't others learn these talents? Oh, right.
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted.
Nice.
And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together.
So you're addicted to this lyrium? That's horrible. I can't believe they would do that. Sounds like an excellent method of control. Well, it does, but yeah, that's awesome. So you were addicted. He is addicted, right? Wait.
Thankfully, no.
Oh, okay.
You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows.
Oh.
You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templar's talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away, either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
That was actually very good information to have. Thank you. Crazy. Well, are all the wizards, are we all addicted to lyrium too? It's a drug. So my guy's basically a drug addict I picked. I love it. Why not?
What do you need?
Let's see.
Ask
Do we have
away.
more we can go? Can you teach me
I
about...
suppose I could. But I really would rather not.
Oh, that's okay then.
When the Grand Cleric let Duncan recruit me, she made me swear never to reveal Templar secrets outside of the Chantry. I'd rather not go back on my word.
But it's by any means necessary, is the Wardens. You don't think this is important? And what if I ordered you to do it? Well, of course. If I'm going to say you don't think this is important...
Of course I do. It's just... I don't think you necessarily need Templar secrets to defeat the darkspawn. Ask me later, perhaps. Maybe I'll change my mind. This is not something small you're asking, after all.
I love that. You know, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, we might... Playing other games, secrets sometimes are like, you give me the secret. You tell me whether or not you should be keeping it. Like, how do we know? Because you won't tell us.
What do you need? Ask away.
We asked about that already. Tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
Oh my gosh. Where?
That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away. If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the Free Marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands.
Well, that's crazy. Is there a headquarters somewhere that we can go?
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfells, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go.
Wow. So what happens now that there's just 2 of us? We will need to start rebuilding the order. What would happen if we just left? I have no more questions. Well, I don't know. So what happens now that there's just 2 of us?
I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Loghain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
Okay, I'll take that. That was an okay explanation, too. Because it is a bogus system, like, the Grey Wardens are there to protect the realm, right? And it's like, oh no, they're all up there, but, like, why would they come bother? We haven't heard them from a while. I wonder if anything happened, you know? It's like, yeah, well, maybe the Darkspawn killed everyone. You dumbasses. I love it, though. We will need to start rebuilding. But Loghain might also be throwing them off. Will we need to start rebuilding the order? I don't know. That's us trying to give it to others. I have no more questions
About
there.
the Grey Wardens, anyhow.
Yeah.
Fair enough. What do you need? Ask away.
How did you become a Grey Warden?
Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you?
Oh, I mean, before that. Haha, very funny. If you don't want to answer, then say so. Don't be an idiot. Man, we can get it. We'll say haha, very funny.
I do my best. What can I say?
He's a
Let's
prankster.
see. I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills.
You mentioned before. What skills might those... Yeah, what skill... Well, he mentioned it. Are there other skills we don't know?
Well, it wasn't an easy life, you know. I don't know whether or not you've noticed, but I'm not exactly the Chantry type. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky.
Was he romancing the Grand Cleric? No, probably not. You think Duncan took pity on you? You think this is better than being a Templar? Why did the Grand Cleric want to keep you?
I wondered that myself. It's not as if she valued me highly. I think she just didn't want to give anything to the Grey Wardens, is all. The Chantry didn't lose much. And I think I can do more fighting the Blight anyhow, rather than sitting in a temple somewhere. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I wouldn't have...
Wouldn't have what? I'm sorry. Yeah, don't start crying again. I know, he was a good man. Well, we don't know that he was a good man. I'm just going to say I'm sorry. I don't know Duncan. I'm sorry. We barely met him.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be... It's fine.
I'm sad he's sad.
He died a hero. They all did. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
Okay, we're going to leave that for now. We're going to call that good. So I suppose what I want to do here is check out our journal. Are we selected onto him? That's fine. We do have... Do we have items? Damn it. It's always trying to, like, manage everything. We're going to want to do a quest here. And I just want to look at what we have for quests. Current quests. We have the Blight... the Arl of Redcliffe. Now that's got me thinking. We finished the Circle of Magi, didn't we? Oh. Okay, so here's the watch card of the Reaching and the Summoning Sciences stuff. I just don't know. Those seem like things I might want to do at some point. But I'm just looking here. Denerim, Drake Scale Armor, and Friends of Jenny, a little side quest we found out. And all this other side stuff. We also have downloadable content, A King's Confidant, Journey to Ban Loren's Land. There are rumors that a fellow survivor of Ostagar has escaped the prisons of Ban Loren and is seeking the aid of Grey Wardens. So, I don't want to do that too far from now, but I think we're going to go ahead to Redcliffe. But right before I do that, because let's see, who do I switch to make herbs? We have to go into poisons and traps? No. We go into spells. There we go. Herbalism. Lesser health poultice. Maybe I'll learn to make a better one and learn how to do that, but for right now, those are flasks and elf root. I just get that stuff off of me, right? Elf root and deep mushroom. Do we want Mabari Crunch? Can we sell them? I'm going to keep the elf root, and we want the deep mushrooms for now. Well, we did a little something. And we're at 78 of 100, so I think we can travel. I think we can. Who's our party this time? Well, obviously, Alistair, you're coming with us,
yes.
Bro. And Sten.
Yes.
And I'm getting... Let's see, we need a rogue. Leliana or our new guy? I think it's Leliana still.
Indeed.
All right. Accept. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go somewhere. I want to go... You can't get to Redcliffe Castle, can you? You have to go to Redcliffe Village, and we're heading there. Let's see if we get into a random fight. Yeah, there we go. Or is it random? I don't know. Or is it just people we're meeting and more story, too? Okay, okay, okay. Adventurer leader. Oh, of another party. This is a, is that our mage over there we have to see? I see him.
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw darkspawn on the way in.
Where are you going? Darkspawn, you don't say. See, where are you going?
We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
I'm here to stop you? Wait, are we? What's the message about?
We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him.
I can't remember, are we supposed to stop him from saying, I'm here to stop you? Am I? I see. Well, good luck with that.
Thanks. We're heading out. Stay safe.
Quest completed. Careless accusations. You track down a small group of adventurers to stop them from delivering their testimony, but you let them go free. I guess, yeah, just being an ass, but... Then we have to kill all these people. I don't know. I'm just going to stick with my decision on that. I don't know that it was... I could attack them, couldn't I? There's so much to remember. That's okay, we went with it. I just wasn't ready to obliterate all those people yet. So the Chantry will get the Blood Mage or whoever. And that's... As a wizard, I'm trying not to do that too much, but, like, we're more on wizard sides.
Look, can we talk for a moment?
Oh, hell yeah.
I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
Let me guess, you're an idiot. Wait, can it wait? I'm not going to like this, am I? Or what's on your... just what's on your mind, Alistair?
I told you before how Arl Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in. The reason he did that was because... well... because my father was King Marek, which made Caelan my half-brother, I suppose.
Wait, what, you don't think you might have told me this earlier? So you're not just a bastard, but a royal bastard, right? Doesn't that make you the heir to the throne? Yeah. Why did you wait? Yeah, doesn't that make you heir to the throne?
Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Caelan's rule, and so they kept me secret.
Who's gone now, right.
I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Oh, so he's the man that would be king. The little Aragorn running off. I think I understand. I can't believe you were so stupid. You still should have told me. Does Loghain know? That's actually the relevant question.
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it.
Okay. You're heir to the throne, then. Why tell me, then? Why do I need to know? We can use this to our advantage, actually. Which we can. Are you sure you're not hiding anything else? I'm going to ask that.
Besides my unholy love of fine cheeses and a minor obsession with my hair, no, that's it. Just the prince thing.
Okay, that's... The voice acting's great with this guy, though. He is funny. Should I be calling you Prince Alistair? We're not going to right now. We can't draw the attention to him. You're the heir to the throne, then? Why tell me, then? Why do I need to know? Why do I need to know?
Because it will probably come up. I didn't want to walk into Redcliffe without you knowing the truth. That would be just awkward. I have no illusions about my status, however. It's always been made very clear that I'm a commoner, and now a Grey Warden, and in no way in line for the throne. And that's fine by me. No, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Caelan's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
Well, that is cool to reveal that, aren't you? As you command, my prince. That's not really what you think, is it? And what does that make me?
Some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Welcome to the club.
Nice. Like he took the black, you know? He's Jon Snow, bro. He's the bastard. That's funny. Area unlocked, Redcliffe. Culture and history. King Calenhad Theron once famously declared the fate of Redcliffe is the fate of all Ferelden. Certainly the castle is first and last defense for the sole land route into Ferelden, and the country has never fallen to any force that did not first capture Redcliffe. The castle, which despite being 3 times captured, is popularly described as unassailable, guards one of the largest and most prosperous towns in Ferelden. Redcliffe village is well situated near the mountain pass to Orozmar and Orlesian border. and the Orlesian border. So serves as a center of foreign trade. For these reasons, Redcliffe is accounted an Arling despite the smallness of the domain. The inhabitants of Redcliffe village are primarily fishermen or merchants who ship dwarven goods through the pass from Orlais to Denerim. When the entire village smells of smoked fish on certain late autumn mornings, the merchants in their finery do their utmost to pretend otherwise. Smoked fish is good stuff. Come on now. All right. Well, that was fun. I like that. And here we are. Our little crew. I'm looking forward to exploring this. And can we walk around here? This is our way out. Can we go into this building anywhere? Oh, death root. I don't know if that's for poison, right? You know what? We should also. Why don't we? Poisons. We can't make them until we switch to Leliana? Okay. I'll figure this all out eventually. Oh, we're on Sten, is that why? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm like, oh, it doesn't make any damn sense to me. Oh, we need flasks. So how do we get flasks? Do we buy them to make all our stuff? I don't understand. I don't understand you guys. We will, though. Hello, and who are you, Tomas?
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
I'm on important business. I need to see Arl Eamon. What do you mean? Is there a problem? Get out of my way. I have no time for this, for slack-jawed fools. What do you mean? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
Heard? Damn it. What are you talking about? Heard what? I've heard Arl Eamon is sick, if that's what you mean. There's a civil war going on, if you haven't noticed. And is there something I should care about? Like, yeah, I don't. So many different attitudes you can throw out here. I love it. I've heard Arl Eamon is sick, if that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying. We've no army to defend us, no Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead, and those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arl Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Man, so many politics we're going to have to keep track of in this. I'll keep track of most of them. Try to. You guys will help me out. Oh no. Let's come strutting in. Hello.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They're obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainisfere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan, though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Tern Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
Okay, not all of us died. Your nephew, yeah, that's exactly.
I refer to Caelan, of course.
Yep.
Our sister
king.
was Queen
Wait,
Rowan,
right.
King Merrick's wife, and Caelan's mother. Make her rest her soul.
Right.
So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
All right. Well, that's what we want to hear. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. I can help you drive them back. At first, I'm suspicious because he's like, it's going to be hard for you to be able to see Arl Eamon. And it's like, wait, why are you trying to keep us back from him? But now he's saying he hasn't seen him either, so we'll go with that for a minute. I'm not sure if this guy's like good or bad. I still don't know. There's weird going to be dynamics here. What evil things are you talking about? Why are you telling me this? What happened then? I'm going to say, why are you telling me this?
Because each night they return, their ranks bolstered with our recently dead, and we are desperate for help. With Calenhad dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arl Eamon.
Well, that's why we're here, of course. So, of course we'll help. This isn't our battle. You want my help? You don't know me. Of course we'll help. That's why we are here.
There are no darkspawn here, and nothing to gain. It is a fool's errand.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to piss you off. If there's a chance to rescue the Arl, we have to try. What would you have us do instead? I guess because we can persuade, we might want to try it. I'm not abandoning these people, forget it. Then leave if you don't like it. You're right, we should go. I'm going to say persuade. If there's a chance we rescue the Arl, we have to try.
Perhaps.
Thank you. Thank you. This
Maybe he won't be
means
mad.
more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdock what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdock, the village mayor, is outside the Chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Let's do it. I want to discuss the situation with you. How about that, yeah?
Of course.
You have some of Arl Eamon's knights here. Why are you in the Chantry with the villagers? What exactly are these things that attack the village? So what happens after this battle is over? What exactly are the things that attack the village?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries. All I know is these things don't fall easily. You hack them to pieces and still they come.
All right, well, we're going to send fireballs at them, so try. You have some of Arl Eamon's knights here? Yeah, how about that?
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
We did hear, thanks for reminding, the search for the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Yes, I question
to heal him.
Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Perth, so Arthurian, Grail kind of stuff, I think. Why are you in the Chantry with the villagers? So what happens after this battle? Why are you in the Chantry right now with the villagers?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
All right, all right. I'm not worried about the cowardly if it's strategy. You need more men in here with you? Should things go amiss? Do you need more men in here with you?
We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
So what happens after this battle?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
All right, well...
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Okay, so a new quest. Everybody actually approved. Let's just check out our quests here. And we're going to be in Redcliffe, a village under siege. So we need to prepare Redcliffe for the attack. Ban Tegan has directed you to Sir Perth, who leads the Knights of Redcliffe, and Murdock the mayor, who is in charge of the militia. Perth and Murdock will know what Redcliffe needs to be prepared for the night for nightfall. Talk to them and talk to them. Got it. Let's go.
Yes.
I have a question. I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Actually, never mind.
Very well.
I don't think I'm just making sure. We'll talk to him later.
As you wish.
I want to try doing some of that stuff, but I also don't want to like break up the continuity of everything we're doing. Like just like, oh hey, by the way.
Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight.
Yet?
Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness.
They're gone, dear boy.
Blessed art thou who seeks his return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame.
Young man.
May the chant
Your
reach the
parents
Maker's
would
ears
want that.
and tell him
We
of
need
our
you
contrition.
here to protect the rest of us. Yes?
I guess I can do that.
I guess I can do that.
Good lad. In the morning, we'll look for your parents. in the morning.
I love it. What a great... Oh, I guess. Oh, I can do that. Little kid.
May God bless you for helping us, futile though it may be.
I was trying to keep track of both those conversations at the same time. What do we have here? A book? The Chant of Light? The commandment... Wait, where are we at? Commandments on the Maker? Did we just get a new one? Yeah, okay, that's fine. If I can't find it or if it's just an addition. Sometimes I get confused with, you got to hit the codex right away or then you go to it or where was it. So we're not going to hit everything all the time here. We're going to be forgiving of ourselves, of what we miss.
When are the bad men coming?
Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
I want to go home. Where's Father?
When are the bad men coming?
Why can't we go home?
I already told you. Father is outside defending the village from the bad men. We must stay here and be brave. Can you do that?
I guess so.
Oh, man, a little dark there. The bad men, when are they coming? Soon, child. The bad men are coming soon. Demonic possession, we'll check that one out. See, now I hit the thing, but it doesn't take me there. Who knows anymore? Current quests, codex. Magic and religion, pride, demonic possession. There we go. Why do demons seek to possess the living? History claims they are malevolent spirits, the first children of the Maker, angry at their creator for turning from them and jealous of those creations he considered superior. They stare across the veil at the living and do not understand what they see, yet they know they crave it. They desire life. They pull the living across the veil when they sleep and prey on their psyche with nightmares. Ooh, that's awesome. Whenever they can, they cross the veil into our world to possess it outright. We know that any demon will seek to possess a mage, and upon doing so will create an abomination. Most of the world does not know, however, that the strength of an abomination depends entirely on the power of the demon that possesses the mage. This is true, in fact, of all possessed creatures. One demon is not the same as any other. Demons can, for instance, be classified. Enchanter Brahm's categorization of demons into that portion of the psyche that primarily prey upon has held since the Tower Age. According to Brahm, the weakest and most common of demons are those of rage. They are the least intelligent and most prone to violent outbursts against anything living. They expend their energies quickly, the most powerful of them exhibiting great strength and occasionally the ability to generate fire. Next are the demons of hunger. In a living host they become cannibals and vampires, and within the dead they feed upon the living. Theirs are the powers of draining, both of life force and of mana. Next are the demons of sloth, the first of Brahm's scale that are capable of true intelligence. In its true form this demon is known as a shade, a thing which is nearly indistinct and invisible, for such is sloth's nature. It hides and stalks, unaware, and when confronted it sows fatigue and apathy. Demons of desire are amongst the most powerful, and are the ones most likely to seek out the living and actively trick them into a deal. These demons will exploit anything that can be coveted, wealth, power, lust, and they will always end up getting far more than they give. A desire demon's province is that of illusions and mind control. Strongest of all the demons are those of pride. These are the most feared creatures to loose upon the world. Masters of magic and in possession of vast intellect, they are the true schemers. It is they who seek most strongly to possess mages and will bring other demons across the veil in numbers to achieve their own ends. Although what they might be has never been discovered. A greater pride demon brought across the veil would threaten the entire world. I wonder why they're telling us about that. Are we about to run into a greater pride demon? Because that seems pretty sketchy. Thedas calendar. Oh, well, that's cool. Will you take it? There we go. Finally, they're going to explain the calendar. I have to read this. For most good folk, the details of our calendar have little purpose. It is useful only for telling them when the summer day festival will be held, when the snows are expected to begin, and when the harvest must be complete. The naming of the years are a matter for historians and taxmen, and few, if pressed, could even tell you the reason that our current age is named after dragons. I've been wondering that too. It is 930 Dragon Age, the 13th year of the 9th age since the crowning of Chantry's first divine. Each age is exactly 100 years, with the next age's name chosen in the 99th year. The scholars in Val Royo advise the Chantry of portents seen in the 99th year, and Chantry authorities pore over the research for months before the divine announces the name of the imminent age. The name is said to be an omen of what is to come, of what the people of Thedas will face for the next 100 years. The current age was not meant to be the Dragon Age. Throughout the last months of the Blessed Age, the Chantry was preparing to declare the Sun Age, named for the symbol of Orlesian Empire, which at that time sprawled over much of the south of Thedas and controlled both Ferelden and what is now Navarra. It was to be a celebration of Orlesian imperial glory. But as the rebellion in Ferelden reached a head and the Battle of River Dane was about to begin, a peculiar event occurred, a rampage, the rising of a dreaded high dragon. Dragons had been thought practically extinct since the days of Neverend dragon hunts, and they say that to see this great beast rise from the frostbacks was both majestic and terrifying. As the rampage began and the high dragon decimated the countryside in its search for food, the elderly divine Faustine II abruptly declared the Dragon Age. Some say the divine was declaring support for Orlais in the battle against Ferelden, since the dragon is an element of the Dufeo family heraldry of King Megran and the so-called usurper king of Ferelden. But that, as it may, the high dragon's rampage turned towards the Orlesian Empire of the Frostback side of the Frostback Mountains, killing hundreds and sending thousands more fleeing to the northern coast. This is long. The Ferelden rebels won the Battle of River Dane, ultimately securing their independence. A little Hobbit reference there, I think, too. And many thus think that the Dragon Age will come to represent a time of violent and dramatic change for all Thedas. It remains to be seen. Cool, well now we understand the name. It's a violent, changing era in time. Alright, now, all these people, what is going on, Jeddah?
You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Korkari Wilds? My husband and son went there to bring the Chant of Light to the Chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
Did I not find something for her and I've been meaning to bring it here?
I am. You've heard of me?
Your husband and son are both dead. Yeah, just a hunch. Take care now.
I thought that might be the case. Thank you for telling me.
Certainly. I mean, it's better to know than not know, so she's not wondering the whole time.
Maker's blessings upon you.
Okay. I felt like that was a good thing, not a bad thing. There's no reward or experience or anything from it, so we'll see how that plays in the future.
Good day.
Well, good day to you. What are these villagers?
I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will return and we sit here and wait for them.
We have no choice. We must pray and hope for the Maker's compassion.
I just hope everything will be all right. So many have already died.
Okay. Yeah, that's a little crazy. Let's say, can we talk to you?
Yes.
Oh, not you. Actually, I was thinking about it.
Redcliffe? I know little of it except that it is the domain of the Earl of Redcliffe. Redcliffe. I wonder how the name came to be. Is the clay here red? There are places in this world where the clay is a bright, strange red, and often, in the legends of such places, it is the red of blood. The blood of 1,000 men slaughtered in battle, or that of an innocent unjustly slain. It stains the land that it may never be forgotten. Perhaps Redcliffe has one such tale. But I do not know it.
That's actually a neat story.
Yes.
I'm glad. No, we're good. Well, I'd like to talk.
Here I am.
You were a traveling minstrel. Do you have any tales?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Well, I mean, let's get some of this out of the way, because we can't just, bypass this stuff.
Chantry law says it is man's pride that created the darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, They invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
Drink every time you hear the word taint. That's my rule for this episode. Just kidding. You'd be dead after that whole conversation. They say taint a lot in this. Know any stories from Orlais? Yeah, why not?
Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Orlais.
Sure. We have to, we're at story time.
A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield the sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot.
Continue, please. No, I saw that coming. Well, no, continue. Just say, I'm not going to be smart about this. We're fine.
Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the grand tourney. Now, in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the grand tourney, but Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered.
We've heard this story before in different forms and different things, but it's good. Did she win? This is going to be something dark here. Go on.
Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Calenhad in the grand melee. Aveline had already bested him in the joust, and Calenhad was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Calenhad tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed. Calenhad declared the previous competitions invalid. A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline. Calenhad was furious, for he had lost to a woman and was now being shamed. Blinded by his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees. "Know your place, woman," cried he, and slit her throat.
Ha! Yeah, I was thinking it was going to go dark. Wow, that's, perhaps. I was hoping for a happy ending. No, I'm just going to say that was terrible.
The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized Aveline's skill and bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land.
Oh, yeah.
When he was made king, he rewrote the laws of Orlais so that women could also become chevalier. He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death. And to this day, any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevalier.
That's awesome. That's actually, yeah. But Joan of Arc a little bit too, and different things, kind of thrown in, and yeah, that's awesome. I love that story. We've heard about the Darkspawn, haven't we? Yeah, but we haven't Ferelden Legends.
I know one, told to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled me to the bone. Maybe you have heard of Flemeth?
Oh, damn it. Have we actually heard this one from her? I met Flemeth in the Kokari Wilds.
Are you sure? Was she the Flemeth of legend? Flemeth, the devourer of men? Flemeth, mother of witches? Flemeth,
so.
demon-touched, who dwells in the mists?
She didn't really introduce herself. She looked like your average woman. They probably just had the same name. What does it matter? She didn't really introduce herself as such.
Ferelden mothers scare their daughters with talk of Flemeth. They say that if you're bad, Flemeth will spirit you away and bind you to her forever. They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you.
That actually sounds like a lot of truth in there. Flemeth, tell me the whole story.
Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land. She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow, and eyes as beautiful and perilous as the sea. When she came of age, she came to the attention of the Lord of Highever, Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him.
We know the story.
Flemeth stayed with Conobar for some years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle. Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty, and they fell in love.
All I'm going to say is, like, hopefully they add to the story a little bit, because what's the point in putting all these in the books that you have to go through, spend all the time reading, if there's no new details or things? Because we definitely have read the story about Flemeth. We've been over Flemeth a lot. I really like her telling of it, though, so I'm totally on it. So, but now I got to pretend like I don't know the story, even though we already have the book and read all the stories. So, I'll say, ooh, the plot thickens. We'll say that one.
Flemeth longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands, seeking refuge in the Kokari wilds with the Chasen tribes. They lived there happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time. Flemeth's heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to Conobar's side with her. But when Flemeth and Osen entered Highever, they were captured by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes. Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband. She summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar. But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth. Turning her into an abomination, the halls of the castle ran red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered Conobar and all his men. The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many Chasen men, and with their help, begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari wilds.
That was, okay, I get it. That's kind of the played up version, too. Like, there might not be all true here. Let's just move on. We're good for now. Sorry, guys. That was some good stuff, but we enjoyed it. Let's see if we can make it out of this room.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
What? You're not bothering me. Good. I'll say you're not bothering me.
I shouldn't be such a crybaby. With Mother gone now, I have to be brave. I can't help myself. I'm so frightened. Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible. You poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Don't worry, we'll look. This is going to piss Sten off. Why would he run off? Have you tried looking for your brother? What would you give to find him? You need to be strong, girl. Why would he run off, do you know?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone. I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Have you tried looking? What would you give to be... say... I'm just going to say you need to be strong, girl.
I understand, I do. I'm just so afraid for him.
Oh, new quest, missing child. And I think that was what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted to happen, I think. So hold on. Missing child. Caitlin, a young woman who lives in Redcliffe, is afraid for her brother Bevan. Their mother was dragged off by the creatures from the castle, and now Bevan has run off. Caitlin doesn't know where he is, and she has failed to find him. So we might find him in the middle of some stuff here, but the point is, maybe I didn't piss off Sten because I didn't tell her we'd find him. Like, what we do or what we don't do is one thing. I feel like...
Is this where humans keep all their wisdom? Your behavior makes much more sense to me now.
Well, well, well. Here's our militia. Let's see what... Our map here, we have... There's the Murdock, I think that's the mayor, and Sir Perth. Yes, we want to check those out. We have the Chantry, we have a tavern. Caitlin's home is where we started. And what's up there? World map. Let's walk around the village a little bit. Should we walk in front of the arrows?
We don't have the men we need.
We shouldn't do
Their
that.
numbers just keep growing each night.
Well, sure, they take the dead and they, you know...
I don't want to think about that.
I guess this might be the last night after all. The king isn't coming. Nobody is.
So what can we do? Leave? Try to get out of the village?
And abandon everyone? No, we fight.
We've no other choice.
Hey, they're trying. Blacksmithy locked because we can't get in there. Wait, we don't want to. I don't want to go in there and steal though. I don't think. No, just checking, just checking. Gotta play this out. I just want to look around a little bit and then we hit whoever.
I see what you were doing back there.
Oh?
Don't play innocent with me.
What are you talking about?
You playing with that kitten.
There was no kitten.
Stan, I saw you. You were dangling a piece of twine for it.
I was helping it train.
You're a big softy.
We will never speak of this again.
Softy.
I hope so. That's really sweet. He's helping the cat train. We'll go get that later, maybe. We have plants. We're not doing anything with it at the moment. Just seeing if it pays off to look around a little bit. We'll pick up some more death root. Why not? All right. Well, this is Redcliffe Village. Doesn't... Wait, where's the red... Oh, there's, I guess, the red cliffs, the clay. That was the stain of blood everywhere.
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdock.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray and hope for a miracle.
All right. And I don't think there's going to be a lot, like maybe this village opens back up for us later, but I still feel like I still want to take a look. Because we can. I'm going to try to play the volume so that you can hear a little bit of that music. It's hard getting volume set because things come into the game that are just so loud that you have to keep it down. Oh, we have a general store. Good. The hell? Oh. It's not being run yet, but we can come pick up stuff or what? There's lamp oil in these barrels. Oh, I see. Quest updated. Tattered shopping list. Is this going to be part of our thing here? Sir Perth and his knights. Oh, yeah, see there? That's fine, that's fine. Village under siege. Find a use for the barrels of oil. There we go, fine. So we aren't, it isn't a waste here. By checking out the town first, we can do it in this order.
What's next?
Come on now. Beautiful. Maybe we should be her all the time when we're running around as a rogue, because like they could see if there's traps and things like that. Now we have another... Is this blocked off or open? No, we were in Caitlin. Were we not in Caitlin's home? No, we weren't. General store, Dwin's home. Smithy, house, landmark tree. Which are for the dog, right? Somebody was saying. Tavern. Let's just check everything for a minute. I don't think I'm going to anger anybody. The Legend of Calenhad. Let's check out this one. Hopefully it's not long. It's a part 1, so... Did we... Books and songs. Oh, we've already had Chapter 2, but here's Chapter 1. So, prior to the crowning of King Calenhad, Ferelden was little more than a collection of independent Arlings and Tyrnirs that warred on each other constantly over petty matters. Calenhad was born in 510 Exalted as the third son of High Ever, merchant on hard times. He was eventually sent to a distant cousin, a poor young knight named Sir Foranan, who made Calenhad his squire and dog handler. As the tale goes, Sir Foranan and his squire became caught up in one of the wars of unity at the time. Arl Eamon was a strong but generally disliked man who was making a bid for kingship. Foranan's own lord, a young fool of an Arl named Tenendor, no older than Calenhad, was besieged by Myrddin's forces at his castle, today known as West Hill. When Myrddin called Tenendor out to parley, the young Arl asked for a volunteer from among the squires, someone who would masquerade as Tenendor in the parley party. Calenhad kneeled before Tenendor and asked for the honor. Much to Tenendor and Sir Foranan's dismay, Calenhad immediately identified himself to Arl Eamon. When asked by the Arl why he was here, Calenhad explained that he had been asked to take the place of his lord. The Arl said that he had planned to kill Tenendor. Was Calenhad willing to die in his lord's place as well? Oh, okay. Calenhad impressed Myrddin and his allies by saying that he was. Myrddin offered Calenhad a place as his own squire, but Calenhad refused, stating that if Myrddin had planned on betraying the right of parley, he was no man of honor. Myrddin's allies laughed at that, and Myrddin himself conceded that Calenhad had a point. He allowed Calenhad to return to the castle safely and launched his final assault. During the assault, both Tenendor and Foranan were killed, but Calenhad found himself in a one-on-one combat with Arl Eamon. In front of all of Myrddin's allies, Calenhad defeated the Arl and commanded he call off his armies. The Arl asked Calenhad who he professed to serve now, if both his knights and his lord were dead, to which Calenhad replied that he would do as his honor bade him, for he had nothing else. For you are not a man known for your honor, Calenhad said, but I believe you wish to be. You allowed me to live once, and so now I do the same for you. Perhaps if more of our people lived by honor, we would learn to trust each other long enough to live together. And with that, Calenhad withdrew his sword. I am humbled by your words, Arl Eamon told Calenhad, dropping to his one knee. To his allies, he shouted that he now knew he would never be king, but he knew who should be. With that, Myrddin pledged allegiance to Calenhad, who he named Tyrn and ruler of Tenendor's lands. Oh, that's actually a good damn story. Actually a good damn story, you guys. It's worth actually reading all and spending all this damn time doing. Oh, what is there anything else in here? Just a door. Oh, let's go this way. Oh. The hell? I'm gonna say hello. Or no, say whoever's inside the... Hello, is someone in there.
This isn't your home.
We didn't say it was.
A small human. I say burn it out.
Ah, what are you doing? All right, I'll come out.
What's up, kid?
Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the Chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm.
Is this the boy who went missing? First tell me what you were doing in here. Your sister's looking for you, you know. What's your name? Is this your house? What's your name?
It's Bevan. My sister is Caitlin. She's probably at the Chantry looking for me.
Yep. Are you avoiding her? So what were you doing in there?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Gross. Persuade, are you sure maybe I could help you? Gross, sir. I'm a mage, I can make you tell me, you know. I'll intimidate him.
I don't want to be a frog. I'll tell you. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's. And Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
Alright, where's the sword now? You don't think you're a bit young to fight? You had the right idea. What a foolish boy. Where's the sword? Where's the sword?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
Oh, come on now. Perhaps I could help you and your sister in return? Persuade, but I can use that sword to help the village. Hand it over now. I'm gonna persuade. Yep.
I guess you're right. I should help defend the village, shouldn't I? Father would have if he were here. Oh, alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people.
Alright, let's go.
I should
kill bad people.
go back to the Chantry. Good luck.
Cool. Well, nice. Now, where's our item? Let's see. Alistair's sword versus, what did we just pick up here? Or was it just a Viridium longsword? Is it just a Viridium longsword? Yeah. Which is better than his main, but we have a rune on it, and the other one can't have a rune, plus damage versus darkspawn. Tier 15 requires strength 9 damage. I'm not really willing to switch yet, I don't think. You know, does it make sense? Let's put something on him, though, if we have a... What the hell are we doing here? What's a creationist cord? I think I put that on, and then I lost that save before. Yes, why not? Just to give him something on him. We can try to optimize everybody later. Oh, what's this? Now we have Shiver, Apprentice Amulet, Sailor's Charm. Sailor's Charm? Yeah, why not? Electricity resistance, cold resistance, you know, all these different things. I see it. Alrighty. And how's everybody else looking? Does he have a belt or an amulet we can put on? Let's put on Shiver. I think that's probably cold protection. I'm just like flipping around going, we're fine. I'm going to roll with it. Alright, well, let's... Wait, did we get the key or did we get the sword? We got... Because I'm... Second floor. We might not have gotten the... Yeah, there we go. New Codex, Cautionary Tales for the Adventurous. And I always hit it wrong and don't do it right. Missing Child. We figured that one out. You found he was returned to the Chantry to be with us, but isn't... We'll talk to her. Talk to Caitlin. There we go. Nice. Yeah, he was back at her house. That's why it was weird. Like, didn't we just talk to Caitlin? I guess they're all hanging out there, though. The Arl, Redcliffe, we're seeking them out. Got it. While we're here, might as well look around. It's got to be books or songs or notes. Cautionary Tales for the Adventurous. That's fine. It was then that he realized he wasn't alone. The abandoned camp in front of him was unbelievably welcoming, like a mirage. The fire felt like a warm hand grabbing his heart. It reminded him of a previous life, so long ago, when he was happy. Running on the sunflower fields with his boy, the sun on his face, laying next to the fireplace with his beautiful wife in his arms. He felt a sharp pain in his heart. His thoughts shifted to that fateful day when everything changed. Blood was everywhere. He held the body of his dead wife in his arms. Around him, the ashes of his burned house fell like snow. The stench was terrible. It smelled like darkspawn. He grabbed his axe, touched the icy cold hands of his boy, and left. He would kill them. He would kill them all. The pain in his heart was unbearable. He opened his eyes and saw the second most terrifying thing he would see in his life. A shadowy wraith leaning over him, leeching his life away. Around him the camp was gone, replaced by something familiar, almost peaceful. Bones, death, and despair. He wondered if all his life had been an illusion, if he'd ever had a family. For a brief moment he felt relief. You can't lose something you've never had, but being this close to death brought clarity. He knew it was real. Everything else was the illusion. You could see a smile on his torn face. He had been waiting for this moment for a long, long time. He lifted his weak arms, grasped the demon's face, and kissed it. It felt like kissing a cloud made of sand and dust. Suddenly all sorrow left him, and with it the last bit of life he had. Before his limp body hit the ground, it was all over. He was finally free. Cautionary Tales from the Adventures by Brothers Ramos Girham, or Brothers Grimm. Yeah. Awesome. That was actually really good. That was well written, whoever wrote that one up, guys. All right, let's open this chest. The Green Blade. Tier 4. Damage versus beast. Well, we're definitely going to...
I am done.
Hook it up to somebody here. Let's see. Probably Alistair, if he has the strength. It'll probably be a better sword. Until we put a rune in. We got to get back to rune it. Alistair, let's compare. So down. Oh. Can we not? It's not available for him. Is that the thing? Hold on, hold on. I'm an idiot. I'm like, where the hell's the sword, guys? Let's get over here. Now we'll check it out. Green blade is better. He can use it. And we are going to... Asterian's Might. It's tier 4. It's Viridium over Steel. We want this. I'm going to equip it. We'll do something else with the rune on the other side. But let's keep that. Now, I should put helmets on them and everything, but I'm kind of sick of it because they look like shit sometimes. So we'll see here. Anything else up here? No? Just making sure. I know I'm probably missing all types of things in this game because it's my first time playing it, so I don't know. Let's head back out, though. Let's go make sure we collect in on that mission with the little brother. And there might be the tavern, if it's open. Be worth going in. There you are, yes.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
We already took your sword. I'll take a kiss from a pretty girl. That brat was more problem, just stay safe. About the sword I found in your home.
Bevan told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least.
Right. Perhaps I could pay you something for it. I'll return it after the battle. It belongs to your family. I'm gonna say, perhaps I could pay you something for it.
I have no idea what it's worth, to be honest.
I just want to be cool with her
And you
about it.
found Bevan?
I'm gonna rob him.
I couldn't ask you for money.
Let me pay you something. Here's 50 silver.
The blade is worth far more. To cheat the helpless is hardly honorable.
Thank you, my
I'm trying to
lord.
give him... How much was I
Use it
supposed to
well.
give?
Thank you again for Bevan. With my mother gone, well, I'm just glad he's safe. I can't thank you enough.
Oh, I'll take a kiss from a pretty girl. I could be like a real asshole about it. No, just stay safe, both of you.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
Okay, so Sten disapprove, Leliana disapprove. Because I paid, because I wasn't going to give the sword back, is that the thing? That's cool, though. I don't mind. That's fine. By the way, though, I say I don't mind. These numbers. Let's look at... We're still on the positives. We're still on the positives. We need to get up higher, but that's good. Head back out. We're going to live with every decision we make, if possible, in this game. Let's see, what do we got here? General store... Dwin's home. We didn't go back to Dwin's home, did we? I don't know if I saw the door. This place is kind of a maze, isn't it? Is that it back there? Dwin's home, locked? Yeah, we don't need to try to unlock that right now. We already went in the general store. Where was the tavern? Tavern right up from the other side. Okay. Oh, some stuff over this way anyway, so... I'll take a quartz. What's the sign say? No swimming. Lake Calenhad. Let's get a probably in culture and history. Yep. How did I know? The waters of Lake Calenhad are steeped in legends. The Avar people say that it was once the site of Belenus, the mountain which stood at the center of the world, from which Korth, the mountain fathers, surveyed the earth and sky. But it was destroyed in the battle between Korth and the serpent Nathramar, leaving only a vast crater behind. When the Lady of the Skies saw that Belenus was gone, she wept, and her tears filled the crater, making the lake. The Tevinter believed that the waters of Lake Calenhad were blessed by Razakale, god of mysteries, and that those who drank from them were granted special insights. This is why they built the great tower on an island in the middle of the lake, hoping the powers of the lake would aid their magical research. But most of us know the legend of King Calenhad, which gives the place its name. But it is said that Calenhad, most of us know the tale, I guess, but it is said that Calenhad therein spent a year and a day in the Tower of Magi. Each day he drew a single cup of water from the lake and carried it to the formari at the top of the tower. By magic, each cup of water was forged into a single ring of mail armor the circle gave to Calenhad. In that armor, made from the lifeblood of the land itself, no blade could strike him, no arrow pierce him, so long as he stood unfurrowed in soil. Well, that's kind of a neat myth. Is there a tower still out there? Not seeing it out there. Boats and things? I don't know. Or are we talking, like, just neat? I'm sorry, I love it. I do like the stories. It's a lot of lore in this game, a lot of running around and just kind of reading and thinking about things, but I feel like if we don't do it, it doesn't give weight, and I don't know what I'm doing on anything else, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to take my time and just appreciate the damn game. We're going to get on to Dragon Age 2, we're going to get on to Dragon Age Inquisition. By the time I'm through with all these, like, the new Dragon Age will be out, and then we'll, like, be like, oh, I know the lore, it makes sense to me, so. And that's the blacksmithy. Where's the tavern? Back up behind us. Can we get up there? Ooh. Here we go. I mean, if you'll notice something with my guys here, folks, like, we always try to head to the tavern. There'll be very few characters that I have who are probably straight edge. Maybe we'll try one. I'll just shun everything. Get that out of my face. Are people up here drinking? Ooh, who's this? Berwick? Lloyd? Graffiti? Graffiti in Redcliffe Taverns. Where'd we just see that? There we go. A tattered shopping list, by the way, that we couldn't find earlier. Sugar, wheat flour, fillet knife, ginger for Grandpa's flatulence, yes. Ink, cod liver oil to give him more flatulence, dried mushrooms, and rouge, or Lysian. Also remember to ask if more beeswax will be available soon. A note on crumpled paper. Graffiti, don't eat the cheese. Scratch into the bar of Redcliffe's Tavern. I don't know. Are we tempted on that cheese? Are they somebody's gonna offer us cheese? Oh, there's militiamen. We're just gonna wander around for a minute. See if there's any good food or anything. And then work our way through it. That's okay, we can't rent a room. Let's talk to Lloyd for a minute.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
What? No, we're here on purpose. What do you mean? Not at all. I'll be leaving shortly. Yes, my timing couldn't be worse. I'm gonna say not at all.
Brave words. Brave words. Well, we'll see when night falls, won't we?
Won't we?
So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope?
I believe I am. Let's see what you have. Who are you anyway? How about who are you anyway?
Name's Lloyd. So, why'd you come to the village now? The roads can't be all that safe, not with a war brewing.
I'm a Grey Warden. I'm here to see Arl Eamon. Damn it. I came to see Arl.
Well, you must have been mighty surprised. He's not exactly talkative these days, eh? Something else I can get for you?
Let's see what you have.
Right. I've got some supplies, too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
Sure, good. Oh, okay. So crystals for shale, right? Health poultices. We only have 4. Oh, we have 11 regular, 4 lesser. Yeah, we're fine. Are there crafting materials? We need flasks. But those are 1 silver apiece, aren't they? So I don't want to play around with that right now until we get richer. Gift ale, just to give people. I need to just do a whole gift giving section here coming up. We're gonna call it though. I think we're good. Let's go see what's up with this person just standing off. Berwick.
Not looking for company.
Shouldn't you be with the militia? That's one of those questions like when you ask a rogue person, like, shouldn't you be with? It's like, I'm where I want to go. Strange thing in elf here. I'm gonna say, who are you?
I'm not here to talk.
There's something about this man's demeanor. I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But you do, don't you? I know a spy when I see one.
Look, I don't know you, and I don't want to. I'm not... I mean, I was just told to...
Come here and
just
see what's
leave me
going on.
alone.
I'm not going anywhere. Start talking. All right, I'll leave you alone. Sorry to bother you. What do you mean? What were you told to do?
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
He knows we're a Grey Warden. There we go. This will be easier if you just tell me what you're hiding. Intimidate. And who's going to stop me? We'll just persuade. This will be easier if you just tell me what you're hiding.
But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Okay, well, how do I know you're telling the truth? Who are they who hired you to do this? Yeah, what are you supposed to watch the castle for? So you know how this happened, tell me now. So you know how this happened.
I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, I got scared that people would think I was involved. But I swear I don't know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Maybe they knew the Arl would get sick. I don't know.
Who are they? Right. There we go. Who are they?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Howe. Arl Rendon Howe. He's an important man. Terran Logain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
Wait, how do you know you're... what are you supposed to watch the castle for? Like, I'm gonna quit. I don't want to question him yet.
Just to report any changes. Honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
How do I know you're telling
Here,
the truth?
This is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it. Do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
Start running. Well, I don't want to kill this guy, right? Fine, go. I don't want to see you again. I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight. That's what I'm going to tell him.
Fitting.
Oh,
Did we just do something nice?
Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
Least you can do is not sit around. Berwick's letter. Let's see here. And Berwick's letter. We need your eyes and ears in Redcliffe. Stay in the village, keep your head down, and watch the castle. Report any changes, and you'll be well paid. But what kind of change? Are they looking for me to show up, or they knew something was going to happen, and they just needed to know that it's going down? I don't know. Let's get out of here. Let's go talk to that mayor, I think, now. Oh, there we go. Maybe there's more stuff in this little village, I don't know. But I'm feeling pretty good. What? Hold on. What is that? Nope, we gotta go check this. Damn place. And that, what the hell? That's not somewhere we can go in, is it? But I see a walkway like this. Oh, man. It's a nice look of the village, too. I love how this is an older game, by the way. I still love it. I don't care. I'm just realizing, oh, yeah, this is an old game. House. Why are we going in a house? Finding supplies? Who's this guy?
Yes? What can I do for you?
I have a letter. Oh, from the Blackstone Irregulars. There we go.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
Well, that was worth coming here then. That's awesome. Ballad of Aislay. That's gonna be... We got it. We actually got it. The wind that stirs their shallow graves carries their songs across the sands. Heed our words, hear our cry, the grey are scorn, in peace we lie. Heed our words and hear our cry, our names recalled, we cannot die. When darkness comes and swallows light, heed our words and we shall rise. Okay. Sure, so battle song for him going off or something? I don't know. Good stuff, good stuff. Ooh. Damn it. There we go. She can hit it. And a regular health
Just
poultice.
like you wanted.
We will take it. I like her so far better than Ravan. I don't know. I like... Maybe I don't. But, oh yeah, I was just going to say, we have I think a nice dagger to give to... Wait, Zevran. I gotta get into his name still. I said Ravan. Zevran? Is that Aranani? Let's see, what's that? It's interactable. I guess not. Oh, that's a fish, huh? Nice little sculpture.
So, let me get this straight. You were a cloistered sister?
You must have been a brother before you became a Templar, no?
I never actually became a Templar. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens before I took my final vows.
Do you ever regret leaving the Chantry?
No, never. Do you?
Yes. You may not believe it, but I found peace there. The kind of peace I've never known.
It used to get so quiet at the monastery that I would start screaming until one of the brothers came running. I would tell them that I was just checking. Well, you never know, right?
No, I never did anything like that. I enjoyed the quiet.
Suit yourself. The look on their face was always priceless.
Well, that's a nice little convo. When we're walking across another bridge, we'll see. I'll keep track, see how many bridges it is where we get conversations. I don't know why I'm coming up here. Oh, this is Perth. You know what? I don't want to talk to Perth yet. I'm gonna go talk to the mayor because I feel like it's in order. It's just hard for me to see how this is winding around on itself. But perfect. We're getting her done. I think we might make it to nighttime soon in this fight. We'll see what all they have for us to do. Oh, there's Berwick. You know what?
I can't believe I'm going to fight. That's what I get for mixing myself up in all this.
Yep, we're getting resources, right?
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
I'm not here to chat. What can I do? You heard wrong. You sure didn't hear that we killed the king. Or you're sure you didn't. Yeah, I could be a ghost. You never know. Just the ones not skilled enough to save your sorry village. No, I'm going to say you sure you didn't hear that we killed the king?
Could be that I did. We aren't going to turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdock, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
You can call me Idaho. You seem rather calm considering, or persuade, have faith, good man. We will defeat this evil together. Why would I? I don't think I want to do that. You seem rather calm. Or you can call me Idaho.
Fair enough. What can I do for you?
I have some questions. How is morale? What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Okay. Why does he refuse?
His daughter, Leliana, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Alright, I'll see what I can do, but nobody else can do them? Is there anything else? Is there anything else you need?
We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwin in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses.
Alright, tell me about Dwin. Why is he refusing?
He's a trader, a dwarf. Lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out.
Oh, we'll get him.
Shouldn't you be trying to reason with Owen?
Okay, I'll go talk to him then.
Don't drink with him. That's how he sucks you in. Just my luck, our success hinges on the most foolish drunk of a smith ever to grace the Maker's lands.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna be so tempted to drink with him. So I think, let's head back to this, is the dwarf back through here, Dwin. See, we figured out where we were going, so that's good. Why not? Knock, lock picking, pick the lock, break open the lock. I'm just gonna knock on the door for a minute. I'm gonna say hello. Do we want to pick it? Do we want to break it? Pick it. Now break it. I guess we have nothing else to do but that, huh? Now he's going to attack us. breaking into his damn house.
Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
We'll go where we like unless you'd like to stop of us. You're talking to a mage. Care to rephrase that? I apologize. I don't mean any harm. I think, wonderful intruders. Like, why do I want to be an asshole to him? I just want to say I apologize. I don't mean any harm to start.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
That's fine. Murdock says he needs you for the militia. What are you doing shut up in here? Yep.
Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there.
I hear you, but we need your help. You'll die in here just as easily as you would out there. You should be out there helping defend the village. That's a sensible attitude, I'd say. It just doesn't make sense to hole up in here alone. I'm going to say it just doesn't make sense to hole up here alone.
Sure it does. Here I have my own supplies, my boys for protection, and I live and die on my own terms.
Okay, well, I get that, but either die out there or here and now. No, can't I change your mind? I'm going to say, can't I change your mind? I don't want to get into this guy's face with it.
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
How about gold? No, we don't have enough gold. Persuade, I'll put you in a good word with Brand Tegan or the Arl. Intimidate, you go and I don't cut off your head. How about that? I should just, like, tease him and call him a wuss or something, right? We're going to persuade. I'll put in a good word for you with Ban Tegan or the Arl.
You might just be able to pull that off. Fine. I'll throw in with the militia. For now. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
Right on. So, moving on. Wait, no, there's more in here? Yes. Wait, is that a chest? Where you at, lady? They're all in the closet now. All of them. That's not a chest. Okay. Or were we going to have to kill him and then take his body out? I don't understand. And what would killing him accomplish? How would that help anything? Didn't seem right. Just making sure. I think there'd be something else in here, but it doesn't have to be. All right. Let's run on down here. Check out the blacksmith. We've been warned not to drink. Do not drink with the blacksmith.
I don't like
there
being
they
out here, Dwin. The mayor's giving me the evil eye.
And well he should. Because you're a good-for-nothing liar and a thief.
Well, we don't understand why we're out here.
We're out here because I say we're gonna help these people. And since I pay your wages, you're gonna do as I say.
Oh, sure, boss. Whatever you say.
Nice. I like that. That's fun. That's kind of the attitude we have to take with Sten, right? You're like, come on, dude. But we're not actually paying his wages, per se.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Is this Owen the blacksmith? I need to speak with you, or who are you? Open the store, I break it down. I haven't taken anything at all, you're mistaken. I'm gonna say, I haven't taken anything at all, you're mistaken.
Hey, you're not Murdock. Who are you, and what are you doing at my door?
Right. I'd prefer not to speak through a door. Can I come in? Or intimidate, never mind who I am, open the door. I need to talk to you about repairs, or smithing. I'm gonna say persuade. I'd prefer not to speak through a door. Can I come in?
All right, all right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Oh, we don't look like trouble, do we?
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Yay.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
Alright, call me Idaho. Or my name is Idaho, a Grey Warden helping Ban Tegan. I do mind, actually. Call me Idaho.
Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Why have you locked yourself in the smithy? Phew, smells like a brewery. The militia needs your help desperately. What do you know about what's going on? So the smithy is closed. What do you know about what's going on?
You mean why are these creatures attacking the village? Obviously something wicked corrupts the castle. My daughter used to tell me the Arlessa was up to something, hiding things from her husband.
I told Velena she was imagining things. But maybe the Arlessa was involved in something. Blood magic, maybe.
What else did your daughter say? Yeah, because she obviously had an ear to things. What do you know about the Arlessa? Do you think Arlessa made Arl Eamon sick? Have you told anyone about this? I want to... Have you told anyone about this?
Of course not. And who would I tell? And what good would it do now, eh? I just wish I'd paid more heed to my girl.
What else did your daughter say?
She thought the Arlessa was having an affair with some tutor she hired for the boy, Connor. I never listened much to her talk about it, though I wish now I had. It doesn't matter anyway. She's lost to me, and I can't do anything about her warnings now.
You don't know that for sure yet. What do you know about the Arlessa? We just gotta
Only
go through
that
it.
she's an Orlesian girl from beyond the Western Mountains. Far too young for our Arl. That's what I say. And too proud and headstrong from the sounds of it.
You think Arlessa made Arl Eamon sick?
I'd never make such accusations. But maybe, if she was using foul magic, then maybe she just did at that.
I'm not sure. So let's see if there's anything else.
Like what?
So the smithy is closed?
Look around. The militia took everything they could use. I could start up the forge again, but I won't, since Murdock won't listen to me.
Persuade, are you sure you won't help me out? Why have you locked? All that stuff. We're gonna just persuade him at this point. Are you sure you won't help me out?
If you mean you want me to smith something for you, then no. But feel free to take whatever's left. Don't suppose it matters much anymore.
The militia couldn't have taken everything. I'm going to say that.
Everything that they could find, sure. Walked in here and took it all right off the walls.
Okay, here we go. There's more. Persuade, but did they find everything? Intimidate. There must still be something left. Tell me. I'm sick of this, yeah. I'm going to intimidate him.
You've a lot of nerve threatening me like that. It's not like I'll live much longer anyway, but it could be there's something left. Sure. Tell you what, you want valuables? I've got some hidden away, maybe. But if you want me to dig them up, there's something I want you to do first.
Is that what I want? Or can I just look for it? You won't get me to help you that way. Just, I'm not your errand boy, tell me. Or, I don't want the valuables. Do I care? What do you want me to do?
My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
Well, so you intend to drink yourself to death. I will rescue your daughter. He can't send anyone. That's insane. Or you could work to help save her. Yeah, work to help save her through all this.
I'm an old man. Everyone
Help
knows
us.
we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us?
Yes. I think you can save yourselves.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that.
We believe
Tell
it.
you what. You want that reward I mentioned? You find Velena.
I'll do my best, and what if she's dead? What about the militia? They need your help. That's the only thing we're here for.
If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdock said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either. I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
I promise. What's stopping me from lying to you? But no one can get into the castle right now. I promise you I'll find her. I don't care
I'll
if I'm lying
accept
at this point.
It's something to hope for, at least.
Is this a promise we will not keep?
I don't know. Yes,
What's
then.
this?
I said nothing to you, human.
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge,
get it.
and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Murdock just better send his men here, as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Okay, lost in the castle. Sten disapproves, I get it. Because he doesn't want to make any promises that we don't keep, and I get that. I'm not, or that we're not positive we can keep, maybe? The village under siege. We need to go talk to Sir Perth, but find uses for the barrels of oil. Owen has come around. He relit his forge and is starting to repair the militia's equipment. Murdock will be glad to hear this, so go talk to Murdock probably on that. Lost in the castle. You told Owen that you would try to find his daughter, Leliana. She served as Arlessa Isolde, and Owen was not heard from her since the trouble in Redcliffe. Owen believes she is still in the castle. We'll figure out what's going on with that in a minute. Delivering the letters of conscription. We have, what, like 1 or 2 left to do there? Alright. Sorry about that, Sten. You know, we're going to play this out how we play it, so... How do we get out of here? Where do we come in? This one. Thank you. Alright, let's talk to Murdock one more time.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantig and the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
Alright, we're not only ready, Murdock, we're going to win. Is the persuading helping? I still need to talk to Perth. That's what I'm going to say.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. I have a good feeling about tonight.
Do you? Okay. Well, let's head up to the north. And I know Sten lives by a code, and we don't understand the code yet, so, we're going to rub him the wrong way. But, we're going to do the best we can with it. I still like Sten. And we'll do some gifts at some point and all that stuff, so... Let's get up here. And... So that's the guy we want to talk to. Can we actually go to... You know, that's world map where we came in. Can we go to the castle? No, probably not. Where are we trying to get to? Castle's up over there. What is this? Oh, what is this? How big is this place? Hold on a minute. Path to castle is behind us. Oh, we can't go yet. Good.
Greetings, friend. No monster sightings yet. There's still time before sundown, though.
Oh, can we go? Shit. Redcliffe Castle. Will they let us search around during the daytime for this person, or no? I don't think she can unlock this stupid gate.
No, I didn't think so.
Yep. I didn't think so either, but we at least played around with it. Good, I don't know what order we can do some of this stuff in. So there's also, what is straight across here from us? So that's a world map up. Did we come into... We came into this, didn't we? Yeah, Thomas, sorry. See, I didn't notice the gate to the castle blocked the first time because we kind of wrapping around. Or did we get pulled down? And skip past all this? I think we did. We have this windmill, and then we'll talk to you, Mr. Perth. Fire arrows. We will. Doesn't... Hold on. So it just... Oh, just takes too much to try to keep track of all this stuff when you forget. So who do we have here? We have... She is the archer. And we can put in some damn... We already have fire arrows? Yes. Let's put them in. Windmill. I don't know why we're in here, but we will check it out, and then we'll go talk to Perth, who probably needs oil to set up pitch and fire arrow stuff. Yep, it's going to be great. Love letter. Inspect. A note between wealthy paramours. Correspondence interruptus. A collection of embarrassing personal communications between the spoiled wealthy and their objects of possession. Have we already seen some of these? Is this a new one? You are filthy beasts, such depravity have never been forced to suffer. How words are so laden when they leave your lips is beyond decent imagining. Madam, I love you. I thought we read some of these. Are we just adding more to them? I think so. Next time we get one, maybe I'll read through them because they're really short and make sure we've had them all because they're probably fun to hear again. Little love letters. All right, Sir Perth.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
I don't think. Call me Grey Warden, for that's what I am. Call me Idaho if you would. I don't care what you call me.
I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
The urn of sacred ashes, huh? Yeah, well, how'd that all go? Yeah, have you considered using the oil in the village store? How about that?
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Barrels.
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
Sure. Well, is there anything else I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. I have some more questions,
Ask me whatever you wish.
Where can I get supplies? Tell me about what happened here.
You know about as much as I do. I returned a day before the attacks began, having heard strange rumors about the abandoned castle. I was the only knight to survive the first attack. Since then, I found others returning from the Arlessa's quest. Until we get to the source of this evil, though, I do not think it will stop, and I don't believe we will be enough.
Okay. Well, that's not positive thinking. You mentioned the urn. Tell me about the quest for the sacred urn. Yes.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, Arlessa Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
The Arlessa is the one that sent everybody out, so now I'm feeling a little more shaded that, like, towards her, a little like, Just what was the Arl sick with? Yeah, come on.
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. He brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Okay, but why did the Arlessa believe anyone could find the urn? Yeah, can no one find the other knights and bring them back? So the knights left the castle defenseless. Yep, I'm going to say that.
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there and were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
Okay, why did Arlessa believe anyone could find it? That's what I'm going to say.
The Jarl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Proof. No one can find and bring these knights back.
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
All right, let's see. Is there anything else to discuss still? I'm ready to make my stand here. No, what is your status? Oh, so we could do it here anytime, but I'm going to ask status.
We retrieved more oil from the village store. It is ready to use as our first line of defense, as you suggested. Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain, but we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands.
All right. Well, I'm ready to make my stand. No, I'm not. I have some questions. I think we may not, though. Supplies, I feel like we're already good. We're good. We're going to go carry on.
Grey Warden. Maker watch over you.
Now, I think we're almost good, right? But we need to go down to the Chantry and ask if there's anything else that we can get a blessing. I think that's where we're at. I don't know that there's anything else that we need to get into. I think we've been around the town. We're looking pretty good. We're just gonna walk in front of the arrows. I love it. Never do that, you guys. Who else we got here? Ban Tegan. What's up, Ban? Here we go, you crazy old lady.
You are a stranger amongst us, and a mage, I see. Yet you still defend our home in its darkest hour. We are grateful.
All right, you can tell I'm a mage. Is anything about the weird pole on my back? Be grateful when we win this battle. I have my own reasons to be here. I cannot stand by while monsters attack the helpless. Keep your gratitude. I need nothing from the Chantry. I have my own reasons to be here.
Which doesn't include protecting innocents. Regardless, I am grateful the Maker brought you to us. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this Chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Right. Just how safe is the Chantry, Sir Perth? Needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
Okay, hold on. Can't you just bless them? I'm gonna say, what do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
Oh, come on now. I mean, I get it too. Like, I want to ask for blessings for them, but like, I'm not asking for myself in this thing because they need it and want it. But persuade. But if they think it helps them, yep, it does help. You will help them because I tell you to and do it quickly. I suppose you're right. You will simply have to do without it then. No, I'm persuading.
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
I don't know that we needed all that either, though. We could have just been like, hey, we're going to just, go bless them. Say, hey, everything, I don't know. Give them these things. The Maker made the Maker watch over you and sprinkle some water. They don't have to, I don't know, think literally like the power of everything is put inside you. I don't know.
I hear both Murdock and Sir Perth are ready for nightfall. Excellent news.
Anything else? Tell me more about yourself.
This is hardly the time to be discussing personal details, don't you think? We will have to fight for our lives very shortly.
Yes, we will. And thus, I'd like to know something about you.
I suppose that's not too much to ask. I did not mean to be brusque.
You're going to be dead soon. What will you do if Arl Eamon is dead? Why have you stayed? Why didn't you just leave? Are you a skilled warrior? Are you a skilled warrior?
Skilled enough to know there are many far better than myself.
Yeah, because he's kind of holding up in here by himself too, so that's fine. Why have you stayed? Why didn't you just leave?
After the first attack, I wanted to go for help, but I couldn't just leave these people. The Bannon gear up to battle Loghain, while darkspawn loom to the south. Loghain won't send anyone, so Redcliffe is on its own.
All right. What will you do if
I
the
don't
Earl
know.
is dead?
If Connor lives, he'll be the Arl, and I'll need to help him with it. If he's... well, I don't want to think about that.
Looks the child. Right. Who... The one... Yeah, I'm keeping track of who's who here, so...
Good, then my secrets are still safe. I was worried for a moment there.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Perfect. Luck be with you. See, that's all he had to say to the other. Are we still good here, Irina?
Good day.
Good day to you. Let's head out here and talk to the mayor, and then go talk to Perth and tell him that we got him all set up. How are you doing, Dwyn?
These humans don't know the hilt of a sword from the pointy end. This ought to be interesting.
So, if at the end of this we might get Dwyn as some... We have to have a dwarf at some point, right? Come on. Murdock.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
I'm ready to make my stand. Let's wait for sundown. I have some questions. How is morale? I'd like to talk to Dwyn. I'd like to talk about Dwyn.
Thanks for persuading him to come out here. He's going to be a great help. I just know it.
Okay. Anything else
There's
to
not much
discuss with
time
this guy?
before sundown.
Right. I'll be back.
I have a good feeling about tonight.
Yeah, that's why I didn't ask about the morale. Let's head up here and talk to Perth and see how he feels. Make sure he knows about these silver pieces that will protect them with the Maker's blessing. I'm getting a little anxious for this battle now. See how the hell this all goes. Now, I want to travel around just with my dog to all these places, right? And see what they have to say. Oh, by the way, there's something. Oh, that is just the tree.
From the castle? No, all is still, as it has been for days. And it is an unnatural stillness, as though there is naught in there but death.
Say no more. The Arl lives, and I will not listen to your inauspicious chatter.
Hell yeah, you shut him up.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
I'm ready to make my stand. You said you wanted holy protection. There we go.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Mother Hannah has some holy amulets. Would these do? Mother Hannah does not believe she can help you. I'll give the holy amulets. We're doing it.
Must we do this? The faith that will protect these men must come from their heart, surely.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
I'm glad I could help.
I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
All right. And is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdock, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
All right. Carry on then.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
So I think we are ready to hit this. Leliana disapproves. I get it, Leliana, but they're going to fight like hell because, like, it's placebo effect. Don't you understand placebo effect? So I think I can initiate this from either location, either from Perth, it looks like, or the mayor. So let's go down and tell the mayor we're ready and maybe get this fight on and switch over to evening. And we're going to do it in the next episode. That does it for another episode. We've made it to Redcliffe. I think we're supplied up and looking ready to go. And in the next one, we're going to face whatever is thrown at us from this castle. As always, if you enjoyed the content, hit like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.